we just saw a pretty viral clip come out from Joe Rogan where he and the founder of Rolling Stone magazine, basically the founder of Rolling Stone magazine is championing government internet censorship. And a lot of people on Twitter are praising Joe Rogan. Wow, he really stuck it to him. But you were sounding like he should have gone much, much harder on him.
Yeah, this is the trouble with Joe, and I'm gonna take my life in my hands and the guy with the largest podcast. If you're the guy with the largest podcast in the world, who is probably battling behind the scenes with Spotify every day, with the woke staff there who are trying to have back catalog episodes they disagree with be deep sixed because they're not politically correct. Joe, grow a pair of balls. I know you're kind of the big UFC whatever guy, but seriously, Rolling Stone's editor calls for state censorship, and you kind of go, is that a good idea? I mean, no, it's a fascistic idea. And the idea that you didn't call him out as the man who has fought censorship on your podcast, I'm sorely disappointed. It's like the double standard he had with my old boss and with Alex Jones. I mean, I used his clip recently. He was talking to a guest about how the guest said to him, so why did you have this guy Alex Jones on your show? Why are you buddies with the person who talks about crisis actors and just lost his case and said that the school shooting didn't happen in Connecticut? And he said, because I wanted to show the world the other side of Alex Jones. And literally 11 minutes later in the same podcast, this person's pushing back on him. Who was it? Was it Lex Friedman? I don't know who it was. Anyway, somebody's pushing, could have been Lex, pushing back on him and saying, why haven't you had President Trump on your show? Because, 93 million followers on Twitter before he was canceled. He's an iconoclast or an iconoclast. And he said, no, I'm never going to give a platform to that guy. So I guess showing the human side of the school shooting denier is okay, Joe, but denying an interview to the man who was elected by 74 million people and had 93 million people follow him on Twitter, no. I guess you're not that much a fan of the First Amendment and allowing your audience to decide. So, Joe, grow a set, and why don't you invite, I don't know, I'll come on as a warm-up act, and then you can have my boss. I'll make it happen. My former boss.
Yeah, he should have Trump on. I think a lot of people would be interested to hear from him because not everyone is on like a True Social. Not everyone has been to a rally of his. So I don't know. I think a lot of people would tune in for that. Do you feel like he's kind of just trying to keep him down by not having him on or just not
think
amplifying?
TDS used to be a joke, but TDS is real. When you see the likes of Mehdi Hassan, when you see Joy Reid, when you see Joe Scarborough, all these intellectual midgets, just treat my bosses, my former boss, with just levels of hatred you shouldn't treat other humans with unless they're actual, real genocidal Nazis. And let's remind everybody that this is the individual who, by the way, is married. This great anti-Semite is married to an immigrant, and his daughter converted to Judaism, and his grandchildren are Jewish. So this is where I kind of realized that Trump derangement syndrome is real. And there's something, there's this visceral, vituperative reaction from people like Joe, and they just need to get over themselves. And just from the sense of duty, if 74 million Americans, the most in American history, voted for that incumbent president, and you think, I probably shouldn't give him a 50 million. The problem's with you. It's not with Donald Trump.
Yeah. Well, he definitely disturbed the matrix, and I guess that is not something the left is willing to forgive him for.
No, he is the biggest disturbance in the force. He is the glitch in the matrix that cannot be abided. Why? It's what I said earlier. nobody controls him. He didn't become president. He didn't run for president because he needed the money. He didn't need it because he wanted to be famous. This is a guy with 14 seasons of the most famous reality TV show in history, who owns golf courses in Scotland and towers in New York. And he doesn't need, his name is an international brand. He did it because he loves America and he wanted to save America from the Uniparty. And look at Mitch McConnell. I mean, we've talked about the Democrats for so long. Look at Mitch McConnell. Look at Mitt Romney. The establishment right hates him. Why? Because he's not going to kiss their ring. He's not going to do what they think should be done. He's going to do what these 74 million Americans voting for him think should be done. So yes, he is a problem to the establishment on both right and left. And that's another reason. Look, Joe, if you don't like the establishment, I think you don't because you voted for Bernie Sanders. If you don't like the establishment, you should like President Trump, whether you vote for him or not.
Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Come and get it. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.